First place in Group F meets third place when Fluminense and the Mamelodi Sundowns clash on Wednesday at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's break down this game. Be sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more Club World Cup bets as we continue through the tournament and into the knockout rounds coming up this weekend. The odds between Mamelodi and Fluminense sees Mamelodi, the underdogs, plus 280, the draw plus 270, Fluminense minus 112, over and under 2.5, also minus 112 in a matchup that'll be the first time these teams have ever met. If we look at Mamelodi in this tournament, the Sundowns met South Korea's Ulsan Hyundai in their first match, and they had a long weather delay that broke up the game. Then Ikran Raynor scored in 36 minutes to get them the game's only goal. Mamelodi had 68% possession, led in shots 14-9. Ulsan led in shots, though, just 3-2. Mamelodi had a solid second game as well, at least on the stats department. They scored first versus Dortmund, which would have been unlikely, but then conceded 4 times, went down 4-1, but then fought back to only lose 4-3. They oddly had more possession, 60%. They had more shot attempts as well, 16-8, but Dortmund's overall quality just shone through in this game. In South Africa's Betway Premiership, Mamelodi Sundowns finished first. It was 12 points clear of second place. They were 24-1-3, scoring 65, allowing just 13. That's their 15th league title, and they've won it now 8 years in a row. And they've also reached the CAF Champions League final, but came up just short. Majority of their scoring, you could look to 2 different players. Ribeiro, 17 goals, 9 assists. Reyners, 14 goals, 9 assists. They had 20 and 22 goals across all competitions heading into this tournament. Now, they finished with a streak of 6 straight wins in their league. Those scores, 3-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, and 2-0. It's also now just 2 losses in any match across their last 15, and they had won 7 straight wins with clean sheets as well before that Dortmund game. For Fluminense, Brazil's Fluminense has been one of the many Brazilian teams that put on a good showing here at the Club World Cup. They held Dortmund to just a 0-0 draw, outshot them 14-7, 5-3 in shots on target, held Dortmund to just 0.24 of XG. In Game 2, though, they were frustrated by Korea's Ulsan being down 2-1 at the half, managed to go to explode for 3 goals in the second. They got the 4-2 win, had 70% possession, led in shots 25-10, shots on target 8-3, and corners 12-4. In Brazil's Serie A, they are 6-2-3. That's good enough for 6th place, 20 points, just 4 points back of first place Flamengo. Their games are often tight as they've scored 15 and allowed just 12, and they've gone 7-4 to the under 2.5. If we look at the Copa Sudamerica, they finished first in their group at 4-1-1. They're into the round of 16 in that tournament, and also the Copa do Brasil. Fluminense coming to the Club World Cup undefeated across 6 matches, winning 4 in a row and scoring 2 or more goals in all 4. So now, after beating Ulsan, they're undefeated in 7, and they've kept clean sheets in 3 of their last 4. It's hard to pick a standout player during the regular season here, as 12 of their players have goals, but 11 of those players have just 1. Just Kevin Serna has 3. Jean Arias has 1 goal and 4 assists. He's been setting up a lot of goals there. Arias in this tournament, 3 attempts and 1 on target versus Dortmund. Then against Ulsan, 4 attempts, 1 on target, a goal and an assist. So he's been a great player prop and could be an option in this game as well. If we look at the Mamelodi Sundowns and Fluminense predictions here, Fluminense may be first, but they and Dortmund have 4 points each. Mamelodi sits third with 3, so a Mamelodi win here and a likely Dortmund win over Ulsan could still see Fluminense drop out of the advancing spots completely. A draw could be enough for Fluminense, but the attacking flair of Mamelodi could see goals coming from both teams here. They could be out Lebo Mofada, one of their strikers, but he just has 1 goal this tournament. I still think they have enough to get on the score sheet the way they've been playing. So let's back both teams to score here at minus 130 for the best bet between Mamelodi and Fluminense.